cat people, how are you today? I'm Catlady and Antigoni, and today we are unboxing stuff part 7. We have 6 more videos in this series, but if you're new here, let me explain you the concept a little bit. Here I'm gonna go through all my purchases since the last unboxing video. I know a lot of stuff you might have seen me using them, but this is because I want to give you a kinda fast review and I don't want you to wait because some things were either limited edition or I was so curious to try them. So you might see some things that you have already seen in reviews. It's fine, it doesn't matter, but if you want me to kind of prioritize a review from the products that you haven't seen yet, please write down in the comments which products are these, what do you want me to do, anything that you would like. Also, these days I'm uploading some more snappy reviews on my TikTok page. My TikTok is Catlady and Antigoni, so don't forget to go and follow me there. And before we start, another thing that I would like to mention, or actually 2 things. Yeah, these are the things. First of all, everything that I'm gonna mention today is absolutely cruelty-free and a lot of products are vegan as well. Secondly, if you're interested to see a step-by-step tutorial about this makeup look right here, well, I have already filmed a video where I was reviewing from Aden Cosmetics the palette The Cold-Blooded Bride, and there you can find how I did these crosses, the stencils that I used and everything. So if you're curious, after you finish with this video, you can go and watch the other one. And after I mentioned all this information, I feel that we're pretty much ready to start. Well, I cannot imagine of anything better to start from than the Lovelace palette that I was talking about. Well, this is the carton box, The Cold-Blooded Bride, and if I open it, you see this beautiful picture right here with the vampire bride. It's just so beautiful. The only negative thing is that this is a sticker, as I was saying at my video as well, and it's kind of giving me cheap vibes. Anyway, this is the color scheme and this is the makeup that I have created by using these colors. I mean, the colors are beautiful, the quality is below the expectations, I would say. I am not used to see this quality in Lovelace Cosmetics palettes, so it wasn't a very pleasant surprise, but the palette remains super beautiful as a cover and everything, so I might use it as a decoration at some point. And then, to stay at the Lovelace Cosmetics brand, I have bought their black liquid lipstick. It's the lipstick that I'm wearing right now, and also I have used some glitter from the palette to top it off. So I have used the glitter which is called Victoria, very nice rich blue, but I mean it's a glitter, like it cannot be bad. Now when it comes to the liquid lipstick, it's in the shade 29 and I think the name is Raven, but I cannot find it on the box, so I guess it's Raven, but don't quote me on this. It's basically this one right here. Again, we have the issue with the sticker. I mean, you will hear all about this at the review video. I'm promoting this a lot. I know, I can understand. But no, I mean, the stickers are kinda to me, and yeah, I've been kinda annoyed. That's why I'm saying it here and the other video as well, and I feel that they could have avoided this. I don't feel that the sticker is making that big of a difference at the end of the day, but again, this is just my opinion. When it comes to the product, it's again not the worst, not the best. It's very opaque, but it's quite dry, so I wouldn't say like run to go and buy it. I wouldn't say you need this in your life, like I usually say in these. Remaining to Sweden, remaining to indie brands, so now I'm gonna tell you about Aden. Well, I bought quite a lot of stuff because I was so curious about this palette specifically. I saw everyone on YouTube trying it and everyone saying absolutely the best stuff. Well, I'm talking obviously about the Solmone Tvo palette. It's a super beautiful palette. Let me show you the inside because yeah, the outside, the packaging is so stunning, but wait until you see the color scheme. Ta-da! Isn't it beautiful? Please tell me. I mean, it contains purples, blues, burgundy kinda dark berry and a lot of shimmers. What else can I ask for? Tell me, because this palette can give me a lot of stuff just by looking this palette. I can imagine at least like 4 or 5 looks. I mean, you can play with sunset colors, you can create a lot of stuff, and also it provides some very beautiful pastels, and specifically a kind of like sky blue, and then we have this lilac, and oh my god, these are my favorite pastel shades, and I feel that I'm gonna use it quite a lot. And before I forget, let me tell you, I haven't done anything with this palette yet, unlike all the other products that I'm gonna show you. Well, let's continue with their highlighter from the same collection, and I have used it quite a lot. Let me actually show you the most pretty packaging that I've seen in my whole life. This packaging with the moon and the stars, and oh my god, I'm dying. Even the print of the highlighter is equally beautiful in the same theme as you can see here, and I have used this highlighter a lot. It's duochrome, it has a very beautiful kind of like light blue shift, and I'm dying. When I'm doing kind of bluish looks, I always add a little bit of that. Now at this look I haven't have any highlighter at all except from some glitter inside my crosses, but yeah, if I had some extra space I would probably have used it because it's super beautiful. And yes, I know it's a bit expensive, but trust me in this, worth the money, absolutely. Now, the next item that I have bought from Aden are actually multiple items, because I'm gonna tell you about their eye pencils. Well, I bought these 4 pastel colors, as you can see. Now I'm gonna tell you their codes. Well, I have bought the 006, this one, which is a very beautiful green, the 004, this kind of turquoise, very pastel turquoise. Then I have the 010, a very beautiful silvery gray, I would say. I mean, this color is kind of difficult to be described, but it's super beautiful, and you have seen it already in a lot of my looks, so I think you already know how it looks like. And last but not least, I've bought the 008, a lilac, because as I told you, I like lilac and purple shades so much, and I felt that I didn't have anything similar in my collection, so I found it a very good opportunity to have one. Well, I have tried the silver and I have tried this light turquoise, as I told you, and they're very high quality. I'm super happy with them. I haven't tried these two, but I have no doubts that they will work perfectly. Next, I'm gonna tell you probably about my favorite shop these days. Well, I'm talking about Monolith, a German-based kinda like online shop, which is bringing American indie brands. My dream just came true. I mean, I have access to Glamlight, Blend Bunny, and a lot of interesting stuff that I always wanted, and it was super difficult for me to have access. So, if you feel like me, and if you feel like you want to try indie brands, go and check them. They have amazing stuff and they are super updated. And just to make it clear, this video is not sponsored. I bought the products with my own money. I haven't received any PR from them, but I just love them and I just want to share my love and what I found with you, because I know it's a topic that we have discussed a lot of times here in this channel. Anyway, let's dive into purchases. First of all, of course, I bought from Glamlight. Like, I love Glamlight. All the palettes that I have from them are top-notch quality, so of course I couldn't resist and not buy the Scooby-Doo collection. I grew up watching Scooby-Doo and to me it has a sentimental value. This is the palette, this is the color scheme. Very dark, very promising. A lot of purples here. I love this color. I mean, I haven't touched the palette, but I have really high expectations, and to be honest, I have prepared something special about this palette. I cannot reveal anything yet, or I don't know, when you see this video you might already know what I'm talking about, but since this palette is very special to me, I have prepared something which is not gonna be just a makeup review like I'm always doing when it comes to new palettes, but I mean, every detail here is so beautiful. Look here, this is 3D kinda, and also the letters here are 3D as well. Glamlight did such an amazing job with this palette. But this palette was not the only palette that I bought from Monolith, from Glamlight specifically, because of course I couldn't resist and not buy the strawberry shortcake, or as we say in Greek, Fraulica. So this is the Fraulica palette. I also grew up by watching Fraulica. I mean, it's such a cute character and it fits the other side of my personality, not the side that you see right now, but in general I love the pink, I love the greens. Now let me show you the actual palette because you might be curious until now. Let me open it. Okay, oh, so beautiful. Look at all the shimmers and yeah, it smells like strawberry. Oh, I don't know how did they do that, but it smells deliciously. The only other palette that I have which smells is the palette from Too Faced, the Christmas collection, and to me it's so special because it smells, and you know, when something smells it kind of helps you to build memories, and I already have connected this palette with very positive memories because the day that I received the package, like, it was a very nice day, and I really kind of connect the smell, the scent that the palette has with the beautiful experience that I had this day. I haven't tried it yet, as you can clearly see, but I'm planning to do it very soon. I had in mind a look that I didn't want to reveal before a specific day, that's why I didn't try it, but I promise it's coming very soon. And now let's go to the most anticipated buy that I have done during this period. Well, I'm gonna tell you about the brand that I wanted to try so much and I didn't have the opportunity. Well, have you guessed? Have you guessed what I'm gonna tell you about? Blend Bunny Cosmetics Total! Oh my god, I'm so happy that I'm finally getting to put my hands on this palette. First of all, I bought the shirts. Let me show you the color scheme. It's a rainbow palette. Oh my god, I love it. This palette is giving me so much inspiration. I mean, look at the last row with the neons. If you know me, you know how much I love neon colors, and this palette has a full row full of neon colors. This makes me super excited and super inspiring. But it doesn't only have neons, it has these amazing darker, grungier colors, which in combination with the second row, I mean, you can create a million looks, and that's the point with Blend Bunny. You can kind of take the colors by row or by column, and you can create so amazing stuff because she has thought everything. She has thought the placement of the colors, and I know that I usually say that when I see like such a, how can I say, cautious preparation of a palette, everything in raw, it doesn't inspire me. But no, in this case, I actually feel inspired because I see a palette that it can have multiple interpretations. And to me, this is what makeup is about: creativity, multiple interpretations and stuff like that. So even though that I haven't touched the palette yet, to be honest, I have thought a million looks with this palette, and I really cannot wait to try it. You know, sometimes I need to photograph stuff, I need to film some TikToks and stuff like that. So although that I have the inspiration, I cannot really go into the product and try it because I want it in mint condition in order to take beautiful pictures and not kind of like swatched stuff and ugly pictures in general that I personally do not like to have in my own feed. If you have this aesthetic, it's absolutely fine. We're talking about makeup. Of course, you can do whatever you want, but I don't feel that they fit to my feed. That's why I'm trying to keep them. And to me, sometimes this is becoming very difficult because with palettes like this, I really want to use it and I can't. But I have filmed my TikToks, I have taken my pictures, and now I'm ready. And a video is coming very soon. But did I limit myself to just one palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics? Absolutely not. Well, I got another one. This is called All Done Up. Look at the packaging, it's super beautiful. It's a little bit smaller than the previous one. The packaging, I mean, look at the lips with the glitter and they are 3D. Yeah, I was telling you about the palette, but I just couldn't resist. I saw them at the camera, I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. So you might see the palette and you might think that this color scheme doesn't scream my name, or at least it didn't used to scream my name. Nowadays, I feel myself looking more and more to use more grungy colors, to go outside my comfort zone and create even more unconventional makeup looks, and I feel that this palette is offering me exactly this opportunity. I mean, look at this row here and look at this row here. And if this is not a grungy dream, then what? Also, in addition, we have this last row with super beautiful shimmers, and I see a duochrome here, and oh my god, I'm drooling. Literally, I'm drooling. Also, we have a white. You know, these days I was looking for a white because I realized that very few palettes have white, and specifically matte white, because I have seen a million shimmers but not mattes, and I feel that I was missing a matte white. Now I don't miss it anymore. I have it here at the All Done Up palette. Next shop that I'm gonna tell you about is actually Lush. I haven't bought anything makeup related from Lush, but I bought some quite interesting stuff and I would like to share my experience with you. First of all, I bought this perfume, a solid perfume, which is called Karma, and let me open it for you. Oh, so you can see it. Now, when it comes to the smell, I'm not really sure that I'm the best person to describe you any type of scents or smells. Well, this one, it smells like spices. That's what I want to say. I have a tea with a very similar scent. It's kind of like to the heavy side. It's very refreshing, but in a spicy way. I think that I'm just confusing you here. I would say it's a perfume for nighttime, or of course you can use it whenever you want, but this is when I would use it. It's not like a very light perfume, if that makes any sense to you, but I personally like it so much, and it brings me cozy wintry vibes when I'm just sitting in a very cozy place with my blanket and I'm drinking my tea in the afternoon and outside is snowing. This is that perfume, like it brings all this memory together. These days I try to experiment a little bit with perfumes and stuff like that, so I didn't buy just one. I bought this one as well. This is called Snow Fairy. It was from a Christmas limited edition collection which was called Snow Fairy. It is an extremely sweet perfume. I love sweet perfumes and I love vanilla based perfumes, and this specific one, it smells like sugar and I love it. My boyfriend hates it, and that's so unfortunate because I bought the matching candle as well, and the candle smells so much, like the whole room, if not the whole apartment, smells. And he's like, oh my god, something smells so badly here. What is this? I bought a candle and the matching perfume. Enjoy! Now, actually, I keep it mainly at the room that I spend the most hours of the day, and I'm super happy with the scent. It brings me, again, cozy vibes, but in a different way. Not so strong smell, but more of a kind of like a caress, if I could describe it in this way. Something very soft, very gentle, very nice, very feminine, very pink, and very fairy-wise. That's why the Snow Fairy name, I would say. Oh, it's so nice. Oh my god, I love it. I love this collection, and I wish I have bought more stuff. I don't know if they have like body cream or something like that, but if they bring it back next year, I will definitely buy it. And now it's time for the Greek word of the day. Well, I was talking about perfumes, and that's why I'm gonna tell you the Greek word for perfume. So in Greek we say aroma. Say with me, a-ro-ma. Aroma. As always, I'm gonna ask you to try to write a comment down below using the word aroma, or actually tell me the word in your own native language. The last brand that I'm gonna tell you about is actually Aden Cosmetics. Well, they have an outlet discount at their webpage, and I found some amazing deals. First of all, I found this palette, which I wanted to buy for a long time. This palette is called the Shimmer Saga, and actually I bought it for 20 euros because it has some tiny marks here. I mean, I don't think that you will be able to see them, but this was the only drawback that this palette had, and they actually decided to reduce the price by 20 euros, and to me this is amazing, this is crazy, and this is something that other companies should take example from, because of course I don't say like reduce the price by 20 euros or make half the price because of a tiny beauty mark, I would say, but at least be honest about if a product is problematic in any way, shape or form. And I really felt that this brand gained a little bit extra of my respect. I already love the brand, I have tried a lot of their products, I feel that everything that I have tried has extremely high quality, but after this I'm 10 times more happy to try their stuff. Anyway, back to the palette, let me show you the inside. I mean, look at it! It's super beautiful. As you can understand, we are talking about a topper palette. I mean, this is not a main palette, but this is a palette that you will use to make all your looks a little bit prettier. I have used just one color. I think this color was Success, but I have used it just a little tiny bit because I was super curious. I liked it so much, but I haven't really showed this palette here at my channel. I will create a makeup look based on the colors of this palette, so stay tuned if you wanna hear a more in-depth kind of opinion about it, and if you wanna see a tutorial as well, because I feel super inspired. They are kind of duochromes as well, so all in all, this palette is perfection. But this palette was not the only product that I found at this outlet discount. Well, I also found this. This is the Latex Fever series. This specific one is called the Red Latex, and it's basically a hybrid between a lipstick and a lip gloss. It has a beautiful packaging, look at it. It's super nice. It's red. I don't really enjoy red color, but this one specifically, I don't know, it kind of talked to me and I find it so beautiful, and I tried it one time and I was super happy with the result because it wasn't sticky, it was long lasting, my lips were super beautiful and super soft, so I'm looking forward to try this again. And last but definitely not least product that I'm gonna tell you about today is a brush set, again from LH Cosmetics. I found it in a huge discount because it didn't contain the paper box. Well, I don't care at all. From almost 95 euros for the brushes and this poofy right here, I paid 20 euros. I don't care about the box, I couldn't care less, trust me here. Well, the brushes are super soft, super nice. I have already tried some of them, not all of them, but it's a lot for me to understand the very high quality. Of course, they're vegan brushes, they're not from natural hair, and they're extremely soft. They are among the softest brushes that I have in my collection, and I'm really happy with this purchase. And of course I have tried the poofy right here. I mean, it's super soft. I have tried a lot of poofies, but this one specifically, it's the best, by far the best, and it's nice. And the best thing that it has is that you can remove the case kinda, so you can wash it even more properly. So you can wash this, you can replace this if you feel like you want to do so. So to me, like, I couldn't be more happy from this brand, from this purchase. Everything is just amazing. And that was it. This was our video for today. I hope you enjoyed all the products that I showed you today. If you have any recommendations, any requests, anything that you would like to tell me, please write down in the comments, and I will be very happy to read all your comments. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate you a lot. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, everywhere. My name is Catlady Antigoni, and I will be very happy to see you there as well. Well, see you next time with a makeup tutorial, and until then, bye!